Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Audi E-Tron Prestige, the all-electric SUV. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Audi has given us our best look yet at the 2019 e-tron, an all-electric SUV that heralds the future of the brand. With rapid charging, a massive battery, and more tech than you can shake a stick at, this new Audi sounds ultra-futuristic. The 2019 Audi e-tron will start at $75,795 with destination and handling fees. For that price, you'll get a pretty loaded vehicle with heated and cooled power front seats, navigation, a Bang Olufsen stereo system, a surround view camera, 20-inch wheels, and a suite of active safety features. The $82,795 Prestige trim will add a heads-up display, leather upholstery, driver aids, and extra sound deadening, among other options. Deliveries will begin in the U.S. in the second quarter of 2019, and only 999 units are slated for the States in 2019, and Audi is already taking reservations. Well, I'm excited to do this build and price review. I'm usually not an all-electric car type of person or even a hybrid car person. But, you know, the future's going there, and Audi, I just think Audi vehicles are just attractive anyway. And so let's see what they got to say. So they say a new era of electric is here. Meet the Audi e-tron, only electric SUV built with Audi DNA, with ample space for everyday life, long range capability, really interested to see what this range is going to be, and exhilarating performance with Quattro all-wheel drive. This is way more than an electric car. This is electric done the Audi way. I'm really curious about that range, like I was saying, because, you know, I just did the Tesla, which it was a 2019 Tesla Model X. It's also an all-electric SUV. And so I'm going to put a link up to that. And so if you're in the market for an all-electric SUV, you can maybe compare that Tesla Model X against, well, this Audi e-tron, see which one you like better. And let me know in the comments below, and why, actually. All right, here they're showing the Audi e-tron coming at us, right? It's a very nice, striking vehicle. All right, let's find out about this charging. It says engineered to go the distance. So it's got fast charging, 150 kilowatt DC charging, and it's got a 95 kilowatt an hour or something I'm not sure exactly how that goes, capacity. 95 kilowatt capacity battery. All right, so let's read the rest and see what all right, check it out. Here we go. Leading the charge. Go farther with the Audi e-tron after 30 minutes of high-speed charging. Right? If you charge the e-tron, or if you charge the e-tron, that's going to give you 160 miles. Right? That's a manufacturer estimate. I also did the Jaguar I-Pace as well. So I've done the Tesla Model X. I've also done this Jaguar I-Pace as well. Let me put a link up. Yeah, the I-Pace is really nice looking. I did the I-Pace HSE. It's a 2019. So yeah. So the Tesla, it's getting, you know, about 15 more miles on a quick charge than the I-Pace, the Jaguar, or the Tesla. It says here 30 minutes of charging provides up to 80% charge with a 150 kilowatt battery, right? Or what does it say? 150 kilowatt high-speed public charger, right? In just 30 minutes. You basically fill the whole car back up. All right, so what's this? Electrify America. Receive 1,000 kilowatt hours of free charging. Audi e-tron owners will receive up to 1,000 kilowatt hours of charging at Electrify America sites over a 4-year period. That's approximately 2,000 miles of pure electric driving at no additional cost. Then their little fine print says that these hours must be used within 4 years. 2,000 miles is an estimate and will vary. All right, what's up with this? Charge at home. Audi is collaborating with Amazon to make your home charging station set up as easy as possible. The e-tron includes a home charging capsule that can fully charge its battery in about 9 hours from a 240-volt, 50-amp outlet, so you can wake up to a fresh charge every day. And then there's Charge on the Go. This is that Electrify America, a nationwide network of 16,000 plus charging stations, will support nearly any itinerary. And Electrify America plans to add to the network with over 480 stations with 2,000 plus dispensers with charging speeds from 50 kilowatts an hour to 350 kilowatts an hour by the end of 2019. So it's 2019 now, and there's only 10 months left. So they must be on the move to get this done. Then over here, they've talked about renewable energy. Power your e-tron while supporting renewable energy. Arcadia Power is a is a new renewable energy service provider that helps you tap into solar and wind energy sources without purchasing or installing equipment on your home or rental. Now that's interesting. And speaking of interesting, let's talk about performance. So we already learned about the charging, and now we're on to the performance. Pure Audi performance without compromise, it's telling us. 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. It's got a 300 kilowatt with boost engaged technology. That's the power. It's got a towing capacity of 4,000 pounds. But how long does the battery last if you're towing something, I wonder? And it rides on an air suspension. 5 models, including off-road. 5 modes. The air suspension has 5 modes, including an off-road mode. Okay, let's see. Quattro Technology. This is the next generation of Quattro, which is the four-wheel drive for Audi, if you don't know. Building on decades of engineering, the e-tron's new electric Quattro all-wheel drive provides exceptional control and confidence in all kinds of driving conditions. Now, moving on here to the middle, they talk about driving dynamics. It says the e-tron has unparalleled driving dynamics due to its low-position battery and dual motor set on each axle. Each motor is designed to distribute power efficiently and output nearly instantaneous torque. Okay, superior performance. So the e-tron's battery has been carefully engineered to account for heat generated from fast increases in speed and repeated acceleration, ensuring consistent performance and an excellent driving capability. So they're saying they did their homework on all that stuff. Here's their battery sitting all low, and that's the whole floor of the e-tron. Engineered for durability, safety, and driving dynamics, the Audi e-tron battery is covered by an 8-year or 100,000 mile, whichever occurs first, limited warranty for added peace of mind. All right, so they had this little more about performance tab, so I clicked that, and so now they're going to tell us a little bit more about that air suspension that has 5 modes, and an all-wheel air suspension system. Elevate your driving experience for comfort, performance, and efficiency. Standard on the Audi e-tron. So there's 5 suspension modes and an all-wheel drive air suspension system, right, is standard on the e-tron. Right? Remember, you can tow 4,000 pounds when properly equipped. This is an electric SUV that actually performs like an SUV. But what is the range when you're towing is what I got to know. Repeatable performance. A unique liquid cooling system runs through the heart of each Audi e-tron motor, which helps maintain a reliable temperature and ensures consistent performance even with extended use. So yeah, these little RC cars get hot is what they're saying. Here's a nice shot of it from behind. There's nothing to do on the screen. It's just a nice shot of the e-tron from behind. You see how it's got this continuous light that just wraps all the way around. And I suspect, I don't know if when you hit the brakes, do just these corners light up outside of the trunk? Or does this whole bar also light up? There's probably a light that probably lights up back here too, huh? Technology, intelligence that drives you. So Amazon Alexa. Now, what does this Amazon Alexa do in this e-tron? Manage your life on the go with in-car Amazon Alexa integration. Control your Alexa-enabled devices, access Amazon Music, and more. Okay, cool. Infotainment System. Easily manage an array of functions including navigation, entertainment, and ride dynamics with the 10.1-inch screen and the Audi MMI touch response system. Looks like those are all glass. It's all glass. It's beautiful. Hopefully, we'll get some close-up pictures of this. I don't see a gallery tab. I see a design tab that we're going to look at next. Hopefully we'll have some close-up photos so we can see a nice shots of this interior and the exterior and all that. Then we got this virtual cockpit. So gone are the days of like analog gauges. Look at the cockpit. I mean, you've got the whole map in there and your speedometer and time and the date, and you can configure that obviously probably lots of different ways. It says the Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus is a high-definition digital instrument display with gauges designed to help the driver maximize efficiency, recuperation, and range. Smartphone integration. It says access your phone to connect to your favorite apps, music, maps, messages, and more. Compatible with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Of course. And it doesn't say anything about it being a subscription service like BMW does. There's a beautiful shot of that entertainment system and everything. Just gorgeous. Look at the resolution. Nice and big. All the buttons. Very clear. It's very, very nice, isn't it? It is. All right, what's this? My Audi Connectivity. The Audi e-tron is designed to connect you throughout every part of your journey. The My Audi app helps to personalize each ride by accessing a growing suite of services that connect your vehicle to connect to your vehicle and amplify your driving experience. Here we can learn a little bit more about my Audi and what it does. Over here on the far left, first up, it's got a route planner. So plan your route in advance, discover where charging stations are along the way with end-to-end navigation that integrates seamlessly into the vehicle. And then in the middle there, it says charging remote control. Set timers for charging and configure specific charging profiles to take advantage of the most economic times of the day for using electricity. Nice. And then over here on the far right, remote vehicle access. Easily monitor and manage your Audi E-Tron. Lock and unlock the doors. Right, check the battery, adjust the temperature, da-da-da-da-da. I kind of breezed through that because every manufacturer has an app that's going to lock and unlock doors, basically do, some core things. They all have a little bit, differences, but everybody's got an app that can do those kinds of things. All right, Audie Connect is the liaison between you, your Audi E-Tron, and the world. Access charging station information, messages, maps, music, your own unique Wi-Fi hotspot, and weather, all from an easy-to-read and easy-to-use display. All right, design. Here we go. So design, now we'll get a chance to what? Spin this E-Tron around. It looks great. It's got a nice low center of gravity. It's a nice-looking E-Tron. We are going to do a build-in price on our E-Tron, right? But we're just going to go through everything first so that way we have a complete understanding and learn everything Audi wants to tell us about the brand new all-electric SUV. All right, here, I found the gallery. Looks like we got 23 slides, and it looks like there's a little snippet of information in the bottom left corner. Will be under each one of these slides. It says the revolutionary interior design seamlessly merges cutting-edge technology with luxurious comfort. And they let us know that the European model is shown and specifications may change over here in the States. We probably won't notice it one way or the other, right? So, yeah, the Audi E-Tron embodies the new design language of Audi with a profile that's as sporty as it is sleek. Refined luxury meets rugged and ready with standard 20-inch wheels, a low door sill, and pronounced wheel arches. The door sill is down here, if you don't know. Wheel arches are right here, if you weren't sure. Here's another shot. A fully electric SUV joins the Audi lineup. LED taillights with a unique horizontal line design and animating light display give the E-Tron an unmistakable impact. The distinctive silhouette of the E-Tron SUV makes a striking impression. With standard Quattro all-wheel drive and long-range capability, the Audi electric SUV is ready to see the world. Through the woods it goes, right? Here they're talking about that single-frame grille and how it gives the SUV a commanding presence while boosting aerodynamic efficiency. They're saying that the design is as dynamic as the performance, and I think Audi vehicles are just attractive across the board as a blanket statement. All of their vehicles are attractive. Here they're saying that standard air suspension, all-wheel drive, and dual electric motors deliver pure Audi performance and exceptional handling. It says here, nearly instantaneous torque output helps create instant power. Check this out. The thumb-activated gear selector provides a comfortable rest for the driver's hand when using the touch screen. Very nice. A comfortable ride even for your most precious cargo. Look at those. Intuitive touchscreen display allows the driver to connect with a range of technologies and services. It's beautiful in there. And it's under $100,000, and it looks like a plus $100,000 vehicle, and you could have this car for under $100,000. That's nice. There's the Bang & Olufsen, like I like to call it, Bang & Olufsen. Music comes to life with the Bang & Olufsen premium sound system with 3D surround, emanating from 16 speakers placed strategically throughout the vehicle. Passengers can set the temperature to their liking with the rear seat climate control. The future is here with innovative MMI touch response infotainment set in an expansive wraparound dash. Yeah, you've got glass controls down here. You've got controls up here. You've got all this information being displayed right in there. There's a nice shot. The elegant interior design includes standard ventilated front seats with available massage feature. It's a nice seat, nice design of the seats. A lot of bolstering, a lot of support in that seat, lateral support. It says enjoy everyday luxury with high-quality leather appointments stylized with a futuristic feel. Let's learn a little bit more about the Audi design of this e-tron. So aerodynamics. Move like the wind through the wind. An aerodynamically optimized design with a low drag coefficient of 0.30 helps get the most out of every charge. Actually, I'm not really that impressed with that coefficient. I just remembered that when I was a kid, my mom had a Subaru XT Coupe. I'm going to put a link up to that. And that car has a coefficient of 0.32, TOO as in also. Okay, check this out. Sound to silence. Say a lot without making a sound. Masterful soundproofing. Available dual-pane windows and a near-silent motor mean a sublime ride from start to finish. It's a nice-looking vehicle. But about that coefficient, I just looked it up. That Subaru XT Coupe actually had 0.29 coefficient. 0.29 coefficient. All right, I'm going to let it go. Premium interior, right? Transcend everyday driving with a luxurious interior that includes high-quality leather appointments, remote climate control, an optional air ionizer package, and standard ventilated front seats with optional massage feature. The seats are gorgeous. The sculpting's gorgeous. I love the design of the seats. Looks like I can see a little soft ambient lighting in here. And it looks blue right there, and then red, and then a little blue down there. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that looks like some ambient lighting right there. There's a gorgeous shot of the back. There's a gorgeous shot of the back seat. Yep, verified. That is definitely ambient lighting that you can change the colors on. Look at your glass touch controls down here for your rear climate control, for your rear occupants. Really, really nice. Really nice. Now, yeah, nice. Is it nicer than the Tesla Model X? I don't know. The Tesla Model X had some pretty cool features on it. Pretty cool features, but this is a nice car. Okay, here they're going to show us the E-Tron trims, the Premium Plus and the Prestige. All right, the Premium Plus starts at $74,800, and it comes with what? It comes with the Audi Presense City and Side Assist. It's got the LED headlights, Bang & Olufsen, heated and ventilated front seats. It's got navigation with the virtual cockpit. That's the whole digital instrument cluster, or the LCD screen for the instrument cluster. It's got the top view camera. So they're giving you a lot with the base model, except you don't get leather interior, right? You're not getting leather interior. So when you go up to the Prestige, though, you got the driver assistance package, heads-up display. Now you have leather interior. You've got massage function for the front seats. You've got that fragrance and air ionizer. And you've got power door closers. We are going to take a look at these technical specifications real quick. And normally I wouldn't scroll down and look at this stuff that's at the bottom. But it's worth noting that you get a $7,500 tax credit, I guess, with these electric vehicles. I don't really know how that works. But what I really was curious about was want to know more. I thought they had some really good information here, like what can I do to prepare my home for electric vehicle charging? See, I'm curious about that. These other questions, I don't really care about how do you reserve your e-tron. That's probably pretty easy to figure that out. All right, how far can I go on one charge? So let's find out. Let's answer these two questions. And yeah, I'm sure, let's see. Well, let's find out. Can you cancel your reservation if you wanted to? So how far can I go on one charge? The e-tron is being designed to offer long-range capability, making long-distance trips possibly on a single charge. The official range of the vehicle will be determined by the U.S. So they don't know. They don't even know. They don't know. They're not really sure. They're not really sure. It seems to be the end of it, right? Because at the end of the day, they're right. Actual mileage and range will vary and depend on several factors, including how you drive, the weather, the temperature. Are you going uphill? Are you towing that 4,000 pounds, right? All that stuff matters about how far this thing's going to go. What can I do to help prepare my home for electric vehicle charging? It says Audi E-Tron will come standard with a charging capsule capable of a 9.6 kilowatt charging. You can power the charging capsule by plugging into a standard 120-volt household outlet, or if home wiring permits, a 240 that allows for level 2 charging. And yeah, you can cancel anytime, and you'll get your money back and all that there. All right, so let's go check the specs on our top-level trim, because that's the one we're going to build in price today. All right? Okay, so we're just going to go over these specs really fast. I was just looking at these specs. There's talk about the torque of the engine. Is 262 pound-feet of torque. If you can see that right here where it says 262. It says total system torque with boost is 490 pound-feet of torque. The reason why its handling is pretty good is because it's got that 5-link front suspension and a 5-link rear suspension. It's got a Quattro all-wheel drive transmission. It's got a 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty, and then the battery warranty is a separate warranty. It's 8-year, 100,000-mile. Let's check some of these exterior measurements. So the wheelbase of the 2019 Audi E-Tron SUV is 115.3 inches. Its overall length is 193 inches, which is about the size of a Mercedes E-Class. The height, 65.5 inches. Overall width, with the mirrors, 86.3. Without the mirrors, 76.3 inches. Let's see, ground clearance is 6.9 inches, and that drag coefficient, it's not 0.29, it's 0.30. It is not as low as the Subaru XT Coupe from way back in the day. Let's check some interior measurements. Seating for 5. Let's see, cargo volume with the rear seat backs up is 28.5 cubic feet, and if you fold that down, now you have 57 cubic feet of cargo room. Speaking of shoulder, your shoulder room up front is a generous, very generous 58.6. A Mercedes S-Class is somewhere around 59 and change. Don't ask me why I know that, I just do. So that's pretty generous. Shoulder room in the back is also generous, obviously, at 57.2. Your leg room in the back is 39 inches, basically. Your leg room up front is just under 41 inches. Headroom in the back, just under 40 inches. Headroom up front, 41.2 inches, right? Headroom with the sunroof in the back, 38.6. Headroom with the sunroof in the front, because apparently that must be an option, is 39.8 inches. All right, cool. Check it out. The torque, we know. 414 pound-feet of torque and up to 490 pound-feet of torque when the boost is engaged. Your 0 to 60 time is 5.5 seconds when the boost is engaged. And your top speed is 124 miles an hour. And yes, this thing does tow 4,000 pounds, but it can probably only tow it around the block before it goes out of a charge, right? Let's move on and do our build price and do our build and price on this 2019 Audi E-Tron Prestige. All right, check it out. Build and reserve your e-tron. Be among the first to own an Audi e-tron. Secure your place in line for your made-to-order SUV with delivery scheduled to begin in the spring of 2019. All right, so we like the Prestige, right? That's going to give us everything, including the leather interior, right, and the heads-up display, right? That puts us at $81,800. And now we can choose some colors. So we got several colors to choose from. Here's the flat black. It's brilliant black. You've got an Antiqua blue metallic, a Catalunya red metallic, Floret silver metallic, Galaxy blue metallic, Glacier white metallic. Then you've got this Manhattan gray metallic, Mythos black metallic, Siam beige metallic, and then lastly, Typhoon gray metallic. The real story is I don't really care for any of these colors, to be honest with you. I don't really care for any of these colors. I think that the Siam beige metallic sounds a little interesting. I don't think I don't think the picture here does it any justice on what the color might look like in person. So we're going to go with this Siam beige metallic. It's a $595 option. We've got some wheel options. So we've got a 19-inch wheel option. That's too small. If you know me, you know I like to go with the big wheels, the 19s, the 20s, and if they can go bigger and they've got it, I'll probably do it. So I want these 21-inch, 15-spoke turbine design bi-color wheels. It's a $1,500 option. I want those wheels. Now we got them. All right, the interior, black with rock gray stitching. That's this. Then you've got this brown. The brown actually kind of looks nice and probably would look good with that Siam beige, actually. And then you've got this pearl beige that probably would go really good with the Siam. But, you know, I'm kind of feeling this Okapi brown. I'm probably butchering that word. With black carpet, black headliner, and lunar silver. I guess they mean trim, wood veneer. Let's go with this, the brown. I like the brown with that Siam paint color. All right, I guess they didn't mean the wood veneers. I guess you got one selection. That's the dark brown walnut wood inlays. It's standard, and it looks to be the only option that you get. Optional package. Looks to be a cold weather package. Enhanced cabin and battery preconditioning and integrated windshield wiper washer jets. Heated rear seats. $900. Let's throw that into the mix. We got the turbine wheels. Do we need the towing package? I don't need the towing package. I certainly don't need the towing package. I'm going to skip over that. Rear side airbags and illuminated seatbelt buckles. Yeah, give me the illuminated seatbelt buckles. I mean, yeah, give me the rear side airbags too, but I want the illuminated seatbelt buckles. That's why I'm buying it. Then they throw in this Audi Care. I don't get into that stuff on the channel, but, you know, if that's something that works for you, then go ahead, grab that. But then let's see, accessories. What do we have? Interior. Let's see. There's not that many accessories. I just wanted to kind of scroll down and take a look. There's a cargo box we're not worried about. First aid kit, no. Paint protection, rear load sill cover, door cup edges. So what that means is, when you pull stuff out of your trunk, sometimes it scuffs up your back bumper and all that. They have these little appliques sometimes that they can put on there, but they call it a sill, right? They have a cargo map, 7-pin socket for Audi towing, USB cables, a privacy cargo cover. That's like the tonneau cover for the way backpack. I'm surprised it doesn't come standard with that. We want that. What's this Audi guard protection? It doesn't even tell you. There's no clickable link to find out. So I'm not sure what the Audi guard protection is. I'm not going to really worry about that. The interior protection kit, I would assume that'd be mats, but they don't give us any information. So I'm going to just kind of leave that alone. I'm going to go with the one thing that I know, which is the privacy cargo cover, right? For $310. Is there anything else? No. Let's go on to continue. All right. So remember, this car is still in reserve status. So at this point, this is where we're going to kind of wrap this up because there's nowhere else to go. Now you'd have to cut them a check and go ahead and fill out this information and all that. Now, it doesn't look like I can save the build, so I can't really save the build for you, but we've gone through it together. So if you've made it to the end, you're awesome. Thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, I would take a look at the other vehicles. I did that Tesla Model X, and it's really nice. Honestly, I think the Tesla Model X is bringing a lot more to the party, to be honest with you. And then there's that Jaguar I-Pace HSE. Now, I put a link up to both of them, so that way you can take a look at both those videos. So take a look at everything, and then leave me some comments. Let me know if you're in the market for one of these. Let me know which one you like and why. All right? Other than that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.